My name is Owen Evans and I'm Professor of Film in the Department of Media Etching.
Soviet montage theory is an approach to understanding and creating cinema that relies heavily upon editing, with the term montage coming from the French meaning of assembly or editing. In 1917, after Vladimir Lenin led the revolution, the government took a big interest in film, with it being a powerful tool for social and political influence. However, they hardly had any control over the previous production companies, and there was no raw film stock left in the country. So instead, they started to study films, picking them apart bit by bit and analysing them, asking questions such as, how long were the shots, what camera angles were used, how was the picture composed, how were the shots edited together, and why were these specific shots edited together, and so on, leading to the government forming the world's first film school known as the VGIK, or the State Institute of Cinematography, and the most influential teacher at this film school was Lev Kuleshov.
Kuleshov was arguably the first to develop, or at least put in practice, the process of montage that we now call montage. So he was interested in the way in which you put shots together and create a process where the audience is actually drawn into interpreting what they see, but equally a way in which the editor or the filmmaker controls what the audience see. And he is renowned for having devised this experiment, which may or may not be apocryphal. It may or may not have actually happened, where you have an individual shot and a completely different shot and then a repeat of the first shot. And in a way, it implies a response of the person in the first shot, but the audience is drawn into trying to interpret what that may be.
The Kuleshov effect was first demonstrated through Lev Kuleshov and revolved around the dissection and analysis of juxtapositioning images. Depending on how these images were edited together, Kuleshov predicted that the audience will attach a specific meaning or emotion to it. In his experiment, Kuleshov would take an actor who appeared to have a generic facial expression as his first shot, place the subject as the second shot, then cut back to the expression of the actor. So for example, if we saw the actor, then a bowl of soup, then the actor again, we would see it as him feeling hungry. If we saw the actor, then a coffin, and then the actor again, we would see it as him feeling sad. And if we saw the actor, then a pretty woman, then the actor again, we would see him as feeling lustful.